Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the channel. Of course, today we have huge news from 2K as they give us all the information on WWE 2K20. Now, I say all the information because it felt like an overload today in comparison to what we normally get on the original announce date, which is normally just the cover superstars. But today we got so much more information, including WWE 2K Showcase. Now, this is not something that's new to the series, but it is going to be something that's going to be very interesting because it focuses on the women's evolution. This is the first time that the women have been the focus of 2K Showcase, and particularly these four women, the four horsewomen. And there could not have been a better choice for who should be the first women involved because it includes Charlotte, the boss, Sasha Banks, Bailey, and of course, the man, Becky Lynch. Now, as I said, there could not have been a better choice on how to showcase the women in 2K Showcase than these four women. They have done everything in the world to bust through the glass ceiling, as the saying goes, and to really make the women a spotlight and have caused the crowd to get behind them to just really be able to push through that glass ceiling. But the other thing was MyCareer mode. And again, the focus was on women. That was a huge thing because that's something that just that everybody has been wanting for a long time, to be able to have a female MyCareer mode. And this year we get both. We get a male and female MyCareer mode. So it'll be very interesting to see, though, based off the screenshots and the video that we got, the man and woman are together. So it's going to be interesting to see if you play them together and you take turns playing between the two, or is it something where these two just happen to combine and they cross paths at certain times? Is it going to be one story? Is it going to be two stories? The other thing, mixed match challenge. This was a focus for intergender matches. Now, they didn't call it intergender tag matches, but that's exactly what the focus was. It wasn't a new mode per se, but strictly the ability to have matches with both men and women involved. So, the question then becomes, will there be the opportunity to have the mixed match challenge? And also, will we see intergender matches that aren't tag matches? It opens up a lot of doors and opens up a lot of questions. So I'll be interested to see what more information we get from 2K over the next several weeks and months as to what it is exactly that we're going to be able to do with this new opportunity, being able to have those intergender matches. But of course, the other shocking news was WWE 2K20 Originals. Now, this is something that's brand new to the series, and I am not mad at it at all. We've seen something similar last year with the Bray Wyatt compound, which is similar to what we saw this time. Having that arena, though, and having the ring, the barricades at ringside, and then these custom characters that will be involved in those matches. It'll be very interesting to see how quickly 2K puts this out, because this isn't going to be something that's just built into the game. It will be released kind of like DLC, but it will also be paid unless you buy the deluxe edition or the SmackDown edition. So I'll be very interested to see how much it costs if you don't pay for the bigger deluxe edition. Or the SmackDown edition. If you just get the standard edition, it'll be very interesting to see how that works out. Of course, you do have the three different editions. You have the base edition, you have the deluxe edition, which is very inclusive of pretty much everything that you could think of as far as extras. The only difference between that and the SmackDown edition, the SmackDown edition includes a signed plaque as well as a piece of the ring apron from SmackDown. But the big news, of course, was the cover superstars. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Roman Reigns. He is a local from around where I live, about an hour and a half from here in Pensacola, Florida. And I absolutely love him. Think he's done great work in 2K or with WWE. But I feel like it shorted Becky a little bit. Now, you have this phenomenal trailer that comes out with Becky literally busting through the glass ceiling. which is exactly what it should be. Walking up to Hulk Hogan and, basically saying, "Oh, I'm sorry for busting through your ceiling." And then she turns from him and walks over to Roman Reigns, the big dog. And he walks up to her, stares her down for a minute, and then says, "Welcome to the club. Congratulations." And the trailer was everything it should be. But then they show the cover and they reveal that it's going to have both Becky and Roman on it. And it just felt wrong to me. There was so much hype about Becky Lynch being the cover superstar and how much she deserved to be the superstar that graced the cover. We have literally had one superstar on the cover of every WWE game, the yearly WWE game, for the last 8 years, before 2K even took over. And since 2K took over, we have only had one superstar. The last time we had multiple superstars on the cover was back in the SmackDown versus Raw era. And since then, we have not had more than one superstar. So to say that Becky is the first woman on the cover is great, but then to taint it by putting Roman on there as well, and it almost sent the message like, we're worried that if we just put Becky on the cover, that it won't be, it won't sell as well because it's a woman on the cover. I feel like that was a bit of a low blow. And I could be wrong. And I'm sure the intentions were well. But it left a sour taste in my mouth. And I feel like Becky got shorted because I'm a huge Becky Lynch mark. I have just enjoyed watching her from her running, just from NXT to now to just everything that she's been able to do, and watching her as she's progressed and just grown as a character and as a person. She has always been just out there as one of the nicest superstars you'll ever meet. And I've never had the privilege of meeting her, but just watching her interactions with fans and things like that, and just watching the effort that she's put in. And again, not that Roman hasn't put in that effort. Watching him battle through cancer and come back and to be one of the top dogs again, no pun intended. It's been great, but this was Becky's moment to shine, and I feel like they took part of that away from her. So it was a bit disappointing. However, everything else they announced was awesome. The MyCareer, I'm really looking forward to that and to see what exactly that's going to hold for us. 2K Showcase mode with those women, the 4 horsewomen. I'm really looking forward to that as well, seeing which matches they're going to pick out, and how they're going to go about that, especially the matches in between those 4 women, and then what other superstars they will also include in that series. And the intergender matches, the mixed match challenge, I'll be very interested to be able to play that and to work in that with that match type. I think that has the potential to be a lot of good content, and to really be able to up, when you're playing universe mode and things along those lines, which of course is returning this year. I really think it's going to be a good step in the right direction this year. There's a lot of new things, which is what we need in this game. Since they put it out every year, they really do need to add something new every year, in my opinion, to really keep it fresh and to expect us to put money out to buy a new edition. And this year they have definitely done that, and they did it right off the bat, which is exactly how it should have been. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the cover, as well as some of the new modes, the new features that we're getting. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and make sure to turn on notifications, so that you can see all of the content we've got upcoming for not only 2K20, but our Road to 2K20 series. And I'll see you guys soon. Bless up.